Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode number 21 of Deathloop. I am your awesome commentator, Zach Dawson, or ZD, if you guys want to call it in two pronunciations. If you guys want to catch some extra Deathloop every Saturday and Sundays, you guys will be a little more excited, or pretty much amused, or pretty much surprised. But other than that, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment, because I just got done being at GameStop last night, guys. You guys are gonna be a little more surprised on what kind of thing I went after last night. So, okay, I'll tell you guys in just a little bit. But other than that, as always, guys, love, support, and respect is key. Where we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and checking out, following, and seeing what we do on our YouTube channels. Hey, what's up, happy family? Happy Saturday, buddy. So you can drop your channel link. I don't see why not. But other than that, what we'll find, guys, is one big community, also one big family, is what we'll find is a new group of new friends, new family members, to see what we do, so people can see what we do on our YouTube channels, how we draw popularity, how we draw uploads together, so people can see what we're doing, and see what we like to do the most. And also having the goodest apps that people can see, so they can follow you, so your channels, and so much more. But other than that today, guys, if you have an account on Twitter today, you can friend request me and follow me. That's Zach Dawson, 824-65600. You guys also have your first and last name with your numbers information on Twitter, like how many years you've been on Twitter for, and anytime you manage to find me and friend request me, I'll follow you guys can follow me. So we can share each other out, tweet each other out, and what we like about Twitter. What makes Twitter one of the best apps of all time, as you might add. So, you guys are welcome to follow me anytime. But other than that, I've been on Twitter, guys, for 3 years. YouTube, 5 years. Well, more 5 years, guys, so that's the answer. The answer is yes, it's my final answer. So you guys can check that out anytime. But other than that, the name is Zach Dawson, 824-65600. If you have an account on Steam, if you guys have not checked out the last Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy VI, you guys you guys are missing out on maybe having an opportunity. But the last Pixel Remaster has been out for the past 3 days now, so 2 or 3 days from now. I'm still trying to figure out when I'm going to be going back to 5 at this point, but I've just been physically been a little more focused on 6, because I've always thought RPGs is always the best way to get something going. I mean, I've always been a big fan of RPGs since I was a kid, so I love RPGs. They're my top favorite. Same with other good stuff, and that would be sports. But if you guys like playing sports, music, action adventures, RPGs, shooting, any puzzles you like to solve, let me know. Let me know what you guys like to play on Steam. The name is Zach Dawson, guys. Zach Dawson 93. If you have an account on Reddit, I've got Kevin, aka Tubachat. Now Kevin, he's an awesome guy to talk to. He's friendly, he's very generous, and as always, guys, stay positive and loyal. So that's exactly what people want to see on your channel. As long as you fit in, and anytime we manage to get something good for us, so we can bring something good and something new. You know what I say, guys? It's the start of something new. It's something that no one has ever had to do. But don't be afraid to check out what you guys do. But I do have Kevin, guys, aka Tuba. He's awesome. Got to check out the following days, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Running egg almost 24/7, so these getaway Monday through Saturdays. She's a sweetheart, guys. You guys will love her. She's amazing. Out of 261 mods, which is exactly my highest total that I honestly have ever had. I will say that right now. So, but other than that, but it's usually something off the bat, guys. So we don't have to worry about what's going on down under or whatever. But yeah, it's usually something. Once we get, hold on a second. What? Oh, never mind. Sorry, guys. Not to say, well, one of the parents is trying to gossip about my channel. Sorry about that. But other than that, but on the flip side, guys, if you have an account on Instagram, the name is Zach Dawson from Titanic. The best I've seen. Hardly any rats. So whatever works is pretty much vulnerable and pretty much normal as it should be. But I've got Kevin, I've got Albrace New Dawn, but his real name is John, Jon. I honestly do not have much of a clue when he's coming back, but I know he's been without connection since he's been moving out the last couple more days this week. So I'm not sure when he's coming back. I'm pretty sure it might be soon, but we'll see what happens. But alright guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing is we watch videos in full, get some like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out on the apps. And you guys can vote with all the villains. Well guys, I'm gonna give you guys this question for you guys. It's actually a DC question. I don't want a damn spacebar. There we go. With all the villains from Batman as a NAM. How do I put this in parentheses, guys? Let me see. But other than that, my highest likes is 38. Highest likes is 101. I mean, actually, top tier is 101, 113, and yeah, my highest mods is 261. My stuff has been really good. Just yesterday, guys, last night, I just got done picking up Elden Ring. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to see if I can replace any of these games on the schedule. And because all I needed was 35 plus, guys, so it's better than nothing. One of my parents took me last night instead of waiting until tonight. Since I'm gonna be having a romantic dinner date with my partner at this point. So other than that, I just thought I would get that done and out of the way, just to make sure there's no other way around it, to make sure nothing's wrong or anything. So, I mean, it's a good thing that I got the other things going, so it should be okay. But alright guys, trying to think of a good question. But for all the villains from Batman as a threat, which of the following was your honest pick? Now that I think about it, guys, let's see if we can bring this one in. Every 19, 20 minutes, I see news comes aboard. Okay, Two-Face. Let me bring this in. Now, I did remind you guys yesterday, when I was doing an episode of Tales of Arise, that I would not be streaming. I mean, if I did stream last night, you guys would have received a new episode of Guardians of the Galaxy. But Guardians of the Galaxy probably will be Monday. The same with no problems with having a new episode of Cobra Kai. So that's going to be coming up this Monday. I do go back tomorrow for work, guys, and then I'm off Monday. So, excuse me. But if anything adds up, guys, okay, we guys posted on the apps. But yeah, I don't just love what I do. I just do it. So, my stuff has been pretty good. Popularity's been pretty good. Also, my love and I just got done having time together after I got done with GameStop and stayed a little bit late. So, but other than that, I want to hear from you guys what you guys think. Well, Elden Ring. I mean, what game do you guys think Elden Ring should take over? That's the only thing. So, it all depends. I mean, I'm pushing it quite a bit more. See which one would make sense. Let me see if I can get this one question off the level. Now, this may make sense if I can. Hold on, I don't want damn letters. Hold on. I don't want the S, guys. Give me 1 minute. But other than that, I go back tomorrow, and then I'm off Monday. So, the only time I'll have tomorrow is probably another episode of Deathloop. And then, I mean, do you guys think, if I do Elden Ring, do you guys think I would do it in the afternoon? And get a break from Deathloop? Or what do you guys think about that? You guys can let me know. My popularity's been pretty good, the same way. The same with love, support, and respect is key. And also, guys, knowledge is power. So, honestly, there's a big maybe around it. So it all depends. Yeah, guys, after going through GameStop last night, I finished the order for, what do you call it, Elden Ring. It just needed 35 plus. So, I got a couple things in hand. So, I got some sort of a, Elden ring. So I got an Elden Ring. Not just the copy itself, guys, but the ring that came with the pre-order. I also got some sort of a black thing. And, lucky enough for me, guys, as the awesome commentator, I also got a, poster of, Elden Ring. But I know you guys are going to be enjoying Elden Ring on the channel. So it all depends what it's going to be replacing on the schedule. That is something I may have a big idea for, but I just have no much of a clue what game is replacing it. Is replacing what? I mean, that's the problem. I mean, if you guys have any tremendous ideas, let me know. Maybe we can help each other out with that in mind. So other than that, today's my last day off from work, and then I go back tomorrow, then I'm off Monday. So like I said, guys, Monday, you guys will have an episode of Cobra Kai first thing in the morning. Guardians of the Galaxy after that. So, we still have no problems to worry. Well, guys, here's a question today. With all the villains, guys, from the Batman, which of the following was your honest pick from anime movies, anime shows, or anytime we managed to lock something in or get it popped in? You got Two-Face, Joker, Catwoman. Let me know in the live chat what makes some good sense for you. I'm gonna have a rematch with this FIA or FIA person. But other than that, we'll see how everything goes today. Like I said, my stuff's been so good since day one for the last 5 years. So anything more that's brought to our attention. But I do know the Batman's coming out next week in theaters. That's on March 4th. Here's the thing. Her and I are going to be watching it soon. But she did point out her work schedule, I believe, last night. Or when her and I were on the call after I got back. So it could be one or two different ways, guys. So anything else in between. But if anything adds up for, I mean, I'm not so, I mean, I know her and I have a dinner date tonight, so we haven't gone back to that for the last month or two. So, we're gonna be having a good restaurant pretty much here in the state. And, yeah, get a couple of good preparations for us as one big family. But you haven't seen nothing yet, guys, so if I had to pick which game is replacing with Elden Ring, probably this one, or maybe Well, I do not see Far Cry 6 being removed right now, especially not at the moment, because Far Cry 6 has been doing so well, very well on the schedule. So it all depends what you guys think, what I think, and we'll pretty much see what would make sense for the following. Excuse me. So it all depends, guys. Which one's going to be the honest opinion? Can I hack you, pal? Or can I fast you with no eternal energy? Well, I'm gonna be sitting there to make sure you don't have anything on me. Or should I just kick you and making sure you're rolling around? like a rolling pin or whatever else it could be. But as you guys can see, she's officially gone after I kicked her out of my system today. So it all depends, guys, what you guys think. What game do you guys think Elden Ring should take over? I mean, I'm about 80% sure that this game, Deathloop, could be replacing it. Or Tales of Arise. I mean, as far as the other three go, probably not. Because I'm still taking my time on the games on the schedule for it. So, Far Cry 6 has been doing so well. Cobra Kai's been doing so well. And, yeah. That's pretty much a good thing. As long as there's no problems intended. Remember, guys, stay positive and loyal. Don't ever think negative. But stay positive and loyal. And as always, never give up, never surrender. Let's think about what you guys feel like you want to do. It's like, what does love, support, and respect mean? And towards one big family. But now, here's the thing, guys. Kevin comes in the live tent, I think, every couple days, every week, to see what kind of stuff I've been doing, to see how my channel's doing, even though it's been up and down, but I've been getting back up a little bit slowly. And it's not the same, guys, without me and Camilla, Tita Gale, Kevin Sorting Running Egg, Melody, Kapow TV, and yeah, anybody you guys can ever think of. They're part of this one big community. Anything that follows, guys, is filled with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power. Anytime we find the manage to fit somewhere. There goes his hand, there goes her hand, guys, her loss. So it all depends. What you guys think Elden Ring should fit in on the schedule. I mean, I've heard some pretty good things about Elden Ring. The graphics look really good. Coming out of its review from IGN this week. The fan base is pretty good. It's been getting some pretty good popularity, from what I've heard. And yeah, you guys are gonna be a little more thrilled. I'm telling you. The game is gonna be good. I would assume it's gonna be drawing plenty of popularity, which I think it will. I honestly think it will, guys. No problem. But yeah, I'm prepared for anything that Elden Ring brings. But there's only one game that's pretty much has its own level with, and that's The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. So I did remind you guys and told you guys that Elden Ring is kind of like The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, where you there's something with that, and yeah, it's kind of like that. I mean, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's been out since only for the Switch, and that was the last couple of years. When I entirely did not beat the game itself, but it was pretty good. Had some fun with it, did not beat it, but it was good for what it is. And wow, we just got started without moving, so why start now? But yeah, I mean, Elden Ring should be interesting. The fit somewhere on the schedule, on the weekly schedule, out of the 5. So, wherever Elden Ring thinks in, guys, we can see where that's going to go. But other than that, we'll have something together. Well, guys, we got news to talk about today. Today's date is February 26th, 2022. But other than that, Elden Ring just came out yesterday. If you guys do not have a copy, you guys can buy Elden Ring for the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, on Steam if you have a personal computer. And it only has 2 letters, guys, and that's PC. You're welcome to check that in for any devastation, how great the game is, since I know you guys already getting yourselves going, so you're welcome to bring that one in for it. But other than that, love, support, and respect is key when we meet and greet new people one by one, following the instructions on YouTube, and checking out our channel descriptions. Anytime we manage to see something in our channels, any popularity we've been getting, and the positivity and loyalness we've been getting, what we'll find is a new group of new people, new friends, new family members, and see what kind of videos we've been making, what kind of vocal cords you guys have been making. We're going to show them what we can do. Not to be afraid of anything, but we're all here for them. It's like if people don't like being, if people want to be treated with respect, then, you know, you pretty much, if people want respect, it's like you have to earn it, you know, and be treated with respect that you really have. It's not like people are not going to be stupid to give you respect. If people don't know what love, support, and respect is. That's always something to think about, too. Hey, and what's up, Nora? Good morning. How are you? On a Saturday morning, how's it going? Nora, did I tell you that I got Elden Ring last night from GameStop? Because all I had to pay, guys, was 35 plus out of it. I also had... I was about to finish the pre-order for, Skywalker on April 5th. But all it needs, guys, is only $5 left on the PS5 at GameStop. Because, well, Love and I, we were chit-chatting a little bit more, and I pointed out, Skywalker needs $5 left. And that's exactly it, guys. I'm gonna be finishing that order on March 18th, which is why I put another $20 on for Final Fantasy Origin, because Final Fantasy Origin just needs 23 plus, guys, for the PS5. So I'm also gonna be buying Horizon 2 next month. So I don't know where those 2 games is gonna be on the damn schedule, but they're gonna be some pretty good names, real good names. I just don't know which one's going to be which, but all depends. But what we'll find, guys, is a new set of new people. New sets of new friends, new family members that want to see what we've been doing, what we love to do, what we are doing as one big community on one channel. Isn't that right, Nora? But alright, guys, if you have an account today on Twitter, the best name you guys can find is right here. Zach Dawson, 824-656-00. You guys can lend me your first and last name information with no problems or any authorities. You guys can tell me your name, your first and last name information, but leaving your first and last name open, as long as you know what your name is on your account. And anytime you manage to have any good numbers, your numbers always fit in the same way at the same time as of right now. So you're welcome to bring anybody you want on Twitter, so we can friend request, follow each other, share each other out, tweet each other out, and see what kind of games we've been playing on Twitter. I mean, through YouTube, Twitch, maybe any app, anytime. But I've been on Twitter for 3 years, YouTube 5 years, Walmart 5 years, guys, ever since this past Wednesday. And also, guys, my numbers today are 824-65600. We have an account on Steam. The best games you guys can check out on Steam is the latest last Pixel Remaster, and that's the new Final Fantasy VI on Steam. I always love RPGs, guys. I still don't have the kid in my ass for anything. I've been a big fan since I was a kid. Oh, thank you, Nora. It's been 5 years, Mr. NYPD. As a Caiaphas Stockman, and also a trainee. Oh, 5? You're kidding. 5 years between you and I. Wow. Well, congratulations to you too, by chance. Nora. I never noticed that. But other than that, any games I like to play on Steam, any RPGs, sports, music, action adventure, shooting, puzzles. Anytime you manage to play any game, your ass can play anything you want, as long as you know what kind of popularity you're getting, how much fun you're having, any good stuff you like to explore. No one should be able to miss out on exploring. Exploring is exactly the most important thing. If you're playing an RPG, an action adventure, playing any shooting game you're doing, or any puzzles that you guys are playing the most, you guys do not want to miss out on anything. As long as you guys see what games that they really are. Well, the name is ZachDawson93 on Steam. If you have an account on Reddit. No, if you have an account on Reddit. If you have an account on Reddit, guys, the name is Zach Dawson from Titanic. To Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, me and Camilla, Tate the Gale, me, Melody, Kapower TV, Steve something. I don't know what Steve's name is, but he knows how to grow our channels too. So, and yeah, Tina Gale, she's a sweetheart. Same with me and Camilla, and also Sony's Getaway. I love her. I love her to death, guys. She's awesome. But the first thing you guys can check out is Kevin, aka Tuba Chat. You're welcome to check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Sony's Getaway Monday through Saturdays. Running Egg almost 24/7. And yeah, that's exactly it. If you have an account on Instagram. No, what's your account on Instagram again? I still have the same name, guys, and that's Zach Dawson. From Titanic, from One Big Community, and also, guys, the best commentator that's ever had something going forward for One Big Community. I've got Kevin, I've got Don, aka Always a New Don, I've got Sorny, I've got a couple other people, but yeah, that's exactly it. My name is Zach Dawson on Steam. I'm on Instagram. Alright guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing, the most very important thing, not in a below desperate move, but the most important thing that people can see is love, support, and respect is key, and now is power. And also guys, we watch videos in full. Like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out on the apps, and you guys can follow Aladdin at 38, and the Great Summon at 14. And remember guys, my mods count is 261. But, alright guys, enough chit-chat. We got news to talk about today. So let's run them all down. Today's date is February 26th. One day after I picked up Elden Ring for the PS5. So back to what I was saying. Elden Ring got the rest of its amount, so I walked out the son of a bitch after that. It's a state of $35 plus. I put another 20 on Skywalker. It only needs $4 and some change. So I'm gonna finish the rest of that, guys, on what do you call it? By March 18th when I pick up Final Fantasy Origin. But Origin, guys, is at 37. So it just needs $23 plus with a little extra tax. But I also didn't go after a copy for my pudding, as I said I would. You guys know exactly what game I bought for her on the Switch last night, and that is the latest Pokemon Legends Arceus for $59.99, guys. Some game stuff last night. So I just thought this is exactly the redemption that my Walmart store does not have. So I'm like, it's pretty much payback now. So I just decided to get Arceus for her. But as far as the new pre-order goes, I pre-ordered the new MLB 22. Also, guys, for April 5th as well. So I put $15 on baseball, so I'm about 55% sure that I'm going to be picking up both games now. And that's not going to be until April 5th. But alright guys, we got news through IGN.com this morning. So let's run them all down. So, you're going to slice the crap out of me too? Well, guess what? I'll use this and turn you into some sort of a hammerhead, if you like. See how you like to expand for me. So, alright guys, we got news to talk about this morning. Don't worry about the C4s, because they know how to attract little extra damage. I mean, that's why I've been trying to easily shoot them. If I see one of them with me, or behind me. Alright, you guys can check out this IGN question. If you guys ever had a Steam Deck for sure. So here's a question, guys, from the awesome commentator in this one big community. If any of you guys pre-ordered a Steam Deck, were you guys in line? I mean, were you in line in between? First quarter of this year? Second quarter? After second quarter? I haven't pre-ordered yet? Or I don't plan on pre-ordering? Well, I haven't read a review on the Steam Deck. It's kind of like playing a PS Vita, a PSP, or kind of like playing, you know, a Nintendo system. A Nintendo handheld system. So it's kind of like playing your own handheld system again. Oh, how does you notice? My name is Dr. Scalper. It's pretty much the beginning name of my oh, nice, Nora, thank you. But it's still the same. Still the same exact awesome. So there's no compliments for anything, but thank you for adding me, Nora. You're such a sweetheart today. But yeah, I mean, that's also on a good opposite side or on its predicament. So, Nora Weiss, oh, thank you, Nora. How old are you again? From this community? I'm not sure if you told me in the past. But yeah, I may or may not care less about this, Asian question. But if I had to guess, probably the first quarter. Because if I ever were to get one, guys, a Steam Deck, I would probably go after one and play it and go back to playing games on Steam on that system, on that Steam Deck, if I did. 2 years on YouTube? My answer's 5 years, pal. And as always, like I said, it's not about what we do. It's about what we want to do, what we need to do to provide our own popularity or uploads, anything else we can bring towards one big family on YouTube. Anytime we want. As long as we know what we are doing. What we're doing, what we like to do, and what's more positive and loyal. No negativeness for it. Anyway, guys, the thing about this pre-order for Steam Deck, 62% says I don't plan on pre-ordering. But I did not read a review, but it all depends how the console itself is. It's all about how good the console is or anything else that's glued to it. So it all depends how that's going to really. Well, guys, now we get to the big news. 11 hours ago from yesterday, on the release of Elden Ring for PS5, it's got seen there's one item on sale. The new Halo Infinite Master Chief Collectible PVC statue. Now, John 117, guys, the Master Chief from Halo Infinite, is now available as a 10-inch collectible statue. Now, he is complete, guys, with an MA40 assault rifle. I mean, it's a good thing he can pretty much use a rifle that's coming out of the entire Halo Infinite game, which it is exactly free to play on Steam. Well, I actually haven't ever had an opportunity. Okay, so guys, I've been focusing a little bit more on a little extra on baseball and Final Fantasy VI, a little bit more. Same with Inside Pits. So I've been doing exactly just that right now. So, and that's exactly what I've been doing on my PC. I've had the PC for a while, so I can play whatever game I want on Steam, as long as I have a good enough size. So we'll see how that's going to be. So into our population and also our interests, or anything else. Well, guys, you guys to check out a 1-minute video of Star Wars Galactic Cruiser for 60 seconds. You're not slashing me with that trash again, pal. If you're thinking about slashing me, slash a weapon, slash a piece of food if you want, but do not slash me for blood. I don't think so, pal. So that's something to consider. If anything else, more to occupy. So, as you guys see, they got a chance to board the Helicon at Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. As you guys can fit in all the activities, food and traveling, as they did that in 60 seconds. So that's a 1-minute video by chance. That would honestly be something. If Beloved I did something in the future. If you guys have a copy of Horizon 2, can I sit you back here? So you don't have to be all that snotty with me? Or do you want to come over here and, so I can kill you instantly? Whatever works best for these guys. Hold on, let me reload and go to the bottom stair for a minute. Okay. I'll get you right there. Especially if you guys do not want to chain up. Or just get me back in the beginning. So you guys are welcome to complete the Cinnabar Sands Tallneck. From turning on the satellite's power guys, generator, into scaling the Tallneck, the guide has got you covered. I will go after Horizon 2 next month, guys, after I pick up Final Fantasy Origin. It'll be way after I get an opportunity to do so. So, I don't see that being under focus, but I'll focus on the pre-orders I have now. And that would be Skywalker. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, guys. For the PS5 on April 5th. MLB 22, which I'm selling at a 55% chance now. So that's exactly a good thing. And then Final Fantasy Origin. This needs 23 plus now. So I have got enough now. So I don't need to go into GameStop till next month. So that pretty much exactly does it. So yeah. Do you have any thoughts on that, Nora? Or not exactly? I mean, I'm pumped to play Elden Ring. I just don't know when I'm going to be premiering it. It's going to be likely soon. Likely soon at this point for sure. Because I like the sound of that for sure. Well, guys, you guys should check out the trailer for the upcoming horror trailer film called. This movie, guys, is called Hell is Empty. Now, in Hell is Empty, a self-styled messiah, guys, and dedicates a lost soul into his cult of sister wives on an Edenic island, unsetting the delicate balance. I don't know which one had a movie involving a messiah. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, maybe Aladdin, or maybe something else, but honestly, guys, it would just be a guess, but I don't know. But I know it's kind of like a couple of Christianity movies. And it's 100% Christian, so that would be something. So, I don't know. It could be one of two. But it would just be a guess to think. But it all depends on today, guys, and one big community. Now, that one, guys, is a minute and 20. We already talked about the planned Star Wars to Explorer, SSDs, all that good stuff. Easy mode on debates, we talked about that, I think, earlier this week. So the easy mode is pretty much in the easy difficulty that's more accessible and much more than a difficulty level. Once you guys have 3 difficulties in the past, you've got easy, normal, hard, or very hard. Whatever game you're playing, you guys can choose whatever difficulty you want. Especially if you know which one is more smart, more entertaining, and interest. How you guys feel about it? Whatever works for you. Can I get you out of here, please? Oh, and thank you. I would love to get some health right now. To make sure this stupid imposter does not take away my arsenal, and yeah. We'll just want to get back to ourselves to a good start today. Actually, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and escape this, and I'm gonna go back to take it on this previous slab with Charlie. I'm gonna go back and do that. So that's the plan. Okay, why don't we go back to the poll question? Alright, guys, back to the news. The IGN FanFest 2022 had something yesterday. As the Adam Project, director, executive producer, and writer Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds, and they to rewrite the time travel rules. Coming out of, guys, the IGN FanFest this year. So, Ryan Reynolds is going to be, he actually is slated to make his return as Deadpool, and since he's already part of the MCU, and Deadpool 3 coming out in the future. So, he's going to be returning going forward with that in mind, and yeah. But I do know Venom's going to be having something important to have, too. it all depends what the new Amazing Spider-Man 3 is going to be, played by it's Garfield. And something about is Spider-Man 4 going to be overtaking Far From No Way Home or not? I'm not positive. It could be a big maybe. So we'll see. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Good morning, sir. How are you? Can you send me out on Reddit for me? By the way, Kevin, I just got done being at GameStop. I don't know if you got my comment from me and also my comment from my pudding. But on June 24th, guys, and I'm gonna be 29 years old, and it's also gonna be my Love and Ice 5-year anniversary. So, and also, guys, in the future, her and I are still taking it one step at a time, but one step at a time. Her and I are going to be her and I are going to get married in the future. So that's exactly the most important thing. But did you get my latest comments when you were live chatting last night, Kevin? I'm not sure if you got them. But yeah, it is it's about 90% true. We are going to be getting married in the future. We're taking it one step at a time, not losing each other for anything. And yeah. You're welcome to check out Kevin, guys, every Friday through Mondays. He's awesome. He's tremendous. And hey Sass, what's up, girl? How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. We're one big family, guys, one big community. All set and set forth. Anytime we manage to get something done, it's the best way to begin. Best way to get any set done, for sure. Well, myself has been really good, guys. But I do have the new Elden Ring, by the way. I just don't know when I'm going to be premiering it. Oh, you love my voice, definitely. As long as it's no below average on anything. Myself has been really good. I won't say that. So how you been today? Alright, guys, if you have a copy of Horizon 2, you guys do not want to miss the free powerful mid-game spike thrower. Where you guys can complete the signal spike side quest involving that to receive the rare spent horn spike thrower. So it's kind of like a flamethrower, but it's kind of like a spine thrower. I have no clue what that is, but I won't get the game till next month. Not too bad. Besides, I love you as well, Sass. What's my face? Well, it would only be if I'm live streaming on my phone too. But it'd be nice if I did. I mean, the last time I live streamed on my phone, it was suddenly that my phone was doing softball practice, pretty much at a park here in the state. So it's been a while, but I haven't done it all this year yet. With the Omicron variant of COVID-19 going on, and yeah, pretty much the winter temperatures too. As I say, I haven't had an opportunity to do that for a while, so it's been quite some time since I haven't done it since last year. But summer is pretty much one of the best, one of the goodest warm seasons. The same with spring. Fall is pretty much up and down. Anytime we manage to see what temperatures they're going to be like, or what kind of cool temperature we're getting, warm temperature we're getting, cold temperature, and all that good stuff. But the good thing is, guys, we don't have to worry about going below 20 anymore. We're going to be looking at 30s and 40s here in the state of Ohio, so it's about damn time we got the temperatures back up and loaded. Are you bleeding your nose? Oh, ow. Now, the reason why, no, I haven't had something like that for a while. I mean, the reason why I would have a bloody nose in front of me, if I did, it's because of being into the sun too long, being in the heat too long for sure, or having a sinus problem, or anything else, but it's okay. You always want to have somebody to help take care of you. Somebody you know. Somebody that will cover you. Someone else that you want to spend the rest of your life with, a friend, a family member, or anything. But I've always been taking care of my bloody noses for the most part. I pretty much know what I need to do. So, involving any elements, so I still have no problem. But yeah, I really do not get a lot of body analysis only on occasions, but not very much. But it happens sometimes, but not very much. But it's okay. It's pretty much the heat, or pretty much too much chill. Alright guys, if you want to stay in shape, if you guys want to have any muscle movements, any sprint movements, how you guys can bring your bodybuilder back, you guys can check out the Stay in Shape with the best home gym equipment, where you guys can build your home gym right away. Like if you guys are doing weights, doing push-up sit-ups, maybe on a treadmill, or anything you guys can manage. Bodybuilder, well, I get plenty of my exercise when I'm doing constant Walmart, doing 8 to 5s and only 2 to 11s. So yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, I'm usually retired after 11 o'clock. 5 o'clock, not very much. I'm usually doing the chat by then. So yeah, that's another thing. So not much refresh. Can I go right down, please? I don't want to just have to make sure these guys are not occupied anything else from me. 28 Sass. I'm about to be 29 in June, on 24th of June, and it's also my Love and I's 5-year anniversary too. So we cannot wait to have something exciting for that. So yeah, I'm 28 by the way. How old are you by the way, Sass? SASH. Alright guys, you guys can check out this poll question I just did. I wish I just did already. So this poll question is simple. The Batman face-off. Who is the best villain from TV and movies? Heath Ledger's Joker? Jim Carrey's Riddler? The choice is yours. Now I've always thought guys, the villains from Batman did an absolute good job. A real good job of making Batman a threat to them. Are you gonna be 31? Damn. My pun's 35. My pun's 35 now. Her birthday is January 4th, January 4th. And plus she's been going through diabetics ever since she lost her mom, and ever since she was like 2 years old back then. But her and I did not know each other back then. I was born in '93, so yeah, that was some sort of a good chance. So I'm gonna be turning 29 coming up in the next 4 months from now. Actually, almost about. Oh come on, you're not all that damn old, pal. You still have a good young age. That's why you're a sweetheart, the same with Sony's Getaway, Mia Camilla, and Melody. You're a sweetheart too. I mean, I love Sony as a friend of mine. She's a great friend of mine out of 261 mods. But speaking of mods, guys, get ready. I'm not sure if you will compare it to anything else, Sass. But here you go, Sass. Big shout out to you, for being our newest moderator. Filled with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. And remember, guys, it's through Kevin, Sorty, Running Egg, Mia Camilla, Tita Gale, Sass, Kapower TV. But you're not too old, Sass. But get ready, guys. My highest moderators count today to kick off on a Saturday morning. Get ready. This is huge. 262. 262. As I am about. Okay. Whatever works for you. So, what do you do on your channel, Sass? Do you do anything exciting? Like growing on channels? Any popularity? Any other stuff you do that you pretty much do on YouTube? Anything eternal? I mean, my stuff has been really good, to be honest. As I said, I have a little more control of popularity that you guys give me, and I normally try to give back. That's why I've been delivering super chats through you guys. But I only do maybe like 99, nearly close to $1, maybe like $2 for the super chats. But I can always extend my Google Play if I want to. So that's probably going to be the plan tonight, or either when I go back to work tomorrow. Once I go back to 11, once I'm going to be tired, but the good part about that is I'm off Monday after tomorrow. So I've been off since Thursday. I got 1 or 2 other stuff done, and pretty much have no other positive or anything casual to begin with, but it's all good. Well, just one big community, guys, so that's really simple. Alright, guys, if you guys do have a copy of Elden Ring, you guys are welcome to check out how to get the Spirit Calling Bell to summon allies. We guys can summon these spirits, for example, wolves, skeletons, jellyfish, and more to help you out in Elden Ring. So without that, for example, guys, it's kind of like I said, it's kind of like The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. I had some good fun with it, but I did not beat the damn thing, to be honest. But I've always thought after it became the game of the year, the game itself was really good. Exactly, but I was going to continue it if I did have a Switch right now, but not as much as I would like. But in the future I will, but I don't know when I'm going back to it. I mean, it's not like I'm going after a Switch anytime soon, because those things cost about a little over 200 plus. They're like 175, so I don't know. Probably not. I probably won't get a little more strict about it or strange if I ever get an opportunity. But summoning spirits can really help you out on Elden Ring. I know Bloodborne did not have that. Dark Souls probably not. But Bloodborne was fun. It was fun. Now remember, guys, Bloodborne was a little more better. I mean, a little extra better than Dark Souls and Demon Souls. But Demon Souls is pretty much a remake for the PS5. I haven't had a chance to play it, give it an opportunity, but if I do end up playing the game, what if I got the game if I still had a chance, guys? Which I don't, like I said, Elden Ring is kind of like the Breath of the Wild, but more excitement towards the game itself. But it all depends. I mean, I could premiere it this afternoon and set out this game. Which it's not going to be the end of Deathloop, guys, but I feel like I want to start Elden Ring this afternoon. I feel like it, but what do you guys think in the live chat? Hopefully it's not below average, Sass. Oh, you don't like games? Ouch. But it's okay if you don't. Oh, you appreciate? Has anyone told you as a friend, Sass, that when someone says I love you as a friend? Sony's Getaway is the same way. I told her, I said, I love you, Sony, and she said, I love you too, JD. Her and I are good friends from this big community, guys. You guys have been awesome. I also love you guys, too. Out of 262 mods. You see, guys, there will not be love, support, and respect is key or knowledge is power, and also staying positive and loyal without all of us. So I've been on YouTube for 5 years. There will not be any of that, for example. But we are now one big community. And we are too, to be honest. Don't think negative, guys, but stay positive. But I love you as a friend too, Sass. Don't forget about that for 1 second. My stuff's been really good, guys, you haven't seen anything yet. But once I have a chance to play Elden Ring, it's gonna be amazing. But it all depends, guys, what kind of fucking class I want to go to. It all depends. I mean, I haven't looked at the resources on the classes, but it all depends. It all depends if I would have picked one, maybe like 2, of any classes I want. But I haven't decided which one would have a strong interest or like an opportunity if I would pick one class. I mean, if I get a major big upgrade on Elden Ring, it all depends what class I can go with. It all depends how many classes that are there. I'm not sure. But alright, guys can say to yourselves, news. We got about 8 to 9 likes. Let's get a little bit more today, guys. My highest likes is 38. Top view is 101 and 113. And also, guys, my highest mods just now, throughout my 5 years on YouTube, 262. I'm about 738 away from 1,000. But I never once reached 1,000 at all. I mean, it would be exactly nice. Say to your community. Well done, well done. Okay, so I love you as a friend from here on in, Sass. I mean, you see how I get my popularity, because when I come up with the name Zach Dawson from Titanic, like say, Zach Dawson, or any popularity actor name I pick, I've been drawn to a lot of popularity, because the word Zach Dawson from Titanic is one of the most popular names on YouTube. And that's exactly how I got my name. No caviar for me, guys. Never liked it much. But yeah. You guys don't call me Zach Dawson for nothing. I'm the awesome commentator. You guys been showing me more popularity, uploads. And I always advise you guys, don't take negative, but stay positive and loyal. Anytime we manage to fit in new people want to see what you're doing. But never give up, never surrender, guys. We're one big community. But I do have to say one thing. Anytime you see any YouTube bots, here's what I want you guys to do. What I need you guys to do. Anytime we see any YouTube bots, I want you to get those YouTube bots and get their ass out of here. Because all the bots care about is themselves, and all they want is information. So I just think it's stupid, and it's not all that good for all of us in one big community. So Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, and also you too, Sass. But Kevin, let me ask you a different question. Have we seen any YouTube bots trying to get all our information? Do you think we're able to? Do you think we are the only ones that can remove them from our live chats by chance? I just think it's kind of like the most exact thing we can do, because all they care about is gathering damn information. I mean, that's what people do not want to see. So yeah, we have a nosebleed. Hopefully you don't have a nosebleed in an episode of Family Guy. It's called Who Done It, but it's called If They Were Fewer. It's pretty much it's about it's what this episode of Family Guy is kind of like Clue. You guys remember seeing Clue back when you guys were kids or adults back then. So the episode of Family Guy is kind of like that. And I did not see you there, Deathloop. How you doing? How's my girl Deathloop doing this morning? Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is key. That's exactly what you'll find on my channel. My popularity's been pretty good. Content's been pretty good. And yeah, there's always something to build. It's not about what you do, guys. It's about what attracts you the most. Don't take negative, guys, but stay positive and loyal. But like I said, if I would have done an episode of Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday, I mean, that's why I just decided to get GameStop out of the way last night. So, since one of my old parents, I delivered a request, and I'm like, why wait till tonight when I can get the son of a bitch done yesterday? What do you mean, Sass? What do you mean? What attracts the most, or what's one are we talking about for stuff? My stuff has been really good, I'm telling you. Isn't that right, Kevin? I've been with Kevin for a long time. I think it's been like 2-3 years or something. I can't remember. But I've been with Kevin for a long time. So him, Sorty, and Running Egg. I haven't been through Running Egg for a while. I mean, he's been the awesome commentator himself, and he's been doing stuff for what he's doing. But I do try to sometimes catch him. I mean, half and half of the time to see how he's doing. But He's good. Last time I've heard, he's good. He's been playing his own games on his other channel on YouTube, and whatever games he feels like playing. I don't know if he's playing Elden Ring. I don't know if he's gonna be playing Elden Ring or not. But yeah, that's exactly it. That is unfortunately it. Running Egg is awesome, just like all of you guys. We're one big family. So it's not about what we do, but what we want to do. What's more needing. But it's all about what kind of excitement that people want to see on your channel, how well you've been doing. But I always advise you guys, don't think negative, but stay positive. Can I sing you? I'm not sure, but maybe. Hopefully the one from Austin Powers does not show up. His name was Fat Bastard, by the way, played by Mike Myers. So yeah, hey, what's up, LaRock? How you doing? How you doing today, sir? Now he is coming out of Mesquelchi or Mesquelchi. Mysterious Gamer, yeah. Hopefully you're not making me nervous, Sass. I mean, anytime if I were to sing in front of a crowd to sing, I mean, if Love and I would sing in front of a crowd, I would be maybe kind of like fucking nervous. I mean, I would be too, but to be honest, my friend tells me I'm handsome, so romantic, and she told me I have a pretty good singing voice. And she's like, that's the JD I want for the rest of my life with. Her and I have been taking our time, guys. That's all we can do. Well, we are getting married in the future, but I haven't met her dad yet, but him and I did have a bit of a conversation where my plan was spending time with them, and I think it was last year. I think it was one of the days of the year, any day of the month. And he's a little more friendly, but I haven't talked more to him yet. But my pun told me that I have a pretty good personality on YouTube, and she loves me so much. And anytime she's having a bad day or feels like she's crying, guess who she turns to, guys? She turns, honestly, to my ass, because I'm not losing her anymore, she's not losing me. I love her so much with all my heart. I'm always 100% Christian to her, and she made me exactly Christian again. So yeah. And I'm already pointing out to the Lord just now, so I mean, the Lord understands, guys, as 100% Christian. I'm always keeping an eye on him. Have you been a Christian before, Sass or Kevin? I've always been a Christian for a long time, thanks to my future fiance. She's the only one that trusts me involving our undefeated streak for a long time. Well, her and I have known each other, guys, for 13 years. We're about to reach 5 years that we've been together on the 24th of June. So yeah, I mean, we've been together for a long time. Well, her and I are going to be getting married in the future. But I haven't met her dad yet, but soon. Very soon. I also want to deliver a shout out to Edward James Almos, the one that played the father of Selena, Elos Dinos. He was 75. He's 75 years old this week. So big shout out to Edward James Alamos, Olmos. He's 75 this week. I don't think there's any passings today. Quite frankly, I don't think there is. But I don't think we still have any problems to glue. Remember, guys, don't think negative, but stay positive and loyal. Anytime we manage to get something done, it's the best way to get something to begin. But yeah, yeah, her and I have been together for 1,000. I guess we have another 20 to 25 minutes. Let's do, oh boy, I guess we could probably take on this piece of garbage. But yeah, her and I have been together, guys, today for 1,000. No, guys, let me tell you guys this. Guess how many days we've been together? 1,000 1,693 days. 1,693 today. Good vibes only? True vibes, good vibes, normal vibes, anything. Deathloop, you've seen me get plenty of popularity today. Myself has been so good. And the awesome commentator, guys, Zach Dawson. I mean, do you guys find that, well, a YouTube channel finds a different actor name, like say Matthew McConaughey, Robin Williams, John Travolta, Chris Evans, Jennifer Connelly, any actors' names? I mean, do you honestly think, guys, that they got plenty of popularity from that? I mean, anytime that a YouTube channel has an actor's name, that's draw a lot of attention. Sass or Jetlife, or you, Kevin. I'm pretty sure it actually it does exactly just that. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, any name you're willing to think of, it's like you get plenty of popularity on videos, your uploads, or you know, whatever that attracts you. But you guys can ask yourself just one question: what does love, support, and respect mean to all of us in one big community today? What draws plenty of popularity? What does this community mean? You know? I mean, it draws everybody around. That's always something to bring. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Well, how about this vocal cord, Sass? Who's that knocking at my door? To let you know that I love you more. What's that shape coming onto my wall? That's from Tears for Tears. They're pretty much a old alternative group. Funny channel if we have a very popular name. Yeah, Zach Dawson has the way I use this name, it's despite the fact, well, it draws a lot of attention. It draws plenty of popularity. And I've been getting a lot of popularity from you guys for the last 5 years now. So, that affects anything more. Can I shoot you in the head if you don't have any bullets? Or if you do not have any bullets, I'll make sure you can put yourself to sleep or rest. Sorry, buddy. Can I shoot you from here, or are you gonna be, a cardiac arrest? Having fun, you know, yeah. Anytime I catch you in your live chats, Sass, you're pretty much enjoying music. When the way people come to your channel, you become a little more attractive on your live streams the same way. So, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's like, no one's losing anything, but as long as you're honest, positive, and loyal. That's what people will see on your channel. It's not about what you do, but what attracts more people. If you're streaming on YouTube, if you're streaming on Twitch, maybe Twitter, I don't know. But the only two that are very basic in mind is, what do you call it? YouTube and Twitch. So that's exactly it. This is the sound of faucet water going through my veins. That's a thing, guys. This is the sound of rushing water calling out your name. You guys remember the musician called Sting, right? Sting is still he's been alive for a long time. But yeah, Sting has been in a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 episodes of Family Guy. Oh yeah, alright. I mean, that's from Quagmire. I don't know where that came from, guys. But do you remember watching Family Guy, Sass? When I say, alright. Don't need it. It's why Quagmire knows how to attract women to get on his side, but more importantly, he gets slapped in the face in return. So yeah. It all depends, but like I said, guys, my pun tells me I have an incredible singing voice, and she's not losing me anymore. So we're just taking it one step at a time. Looking forward to it. Now, what our future is going to be like, and to be honest, even though we may have arguments, violence will never solve a damn thing. None. As long as we talk it out, plan it, and make up for any days we do not have time together. That's exactly it. It's the key. It's always good with love, support, and respect, and now it's just power. As long as what is more comfortable for us. You know? If it wasn't for anything, my love and I would not have... Her and I would have not started together. But you see, while we are right now, we're pretty much stuck. We're not stuck in an arena from a different state, or pretty much out of a different city you're in. We're staying right where we're at today. So, that's exactly it. Yeah, definitely that. I mean, I do know, Sass, that, my opponent wanted me to put the days... I mean, I told him, I said I would put March 25th down. Because that is 1 week, guys, after, Final Fantasy Origin comes out for the PS5. And also, guys, Ghostwire Tokyo comes out the same way. I decided to pre-order MLB 22. The reason why? It's because you put 3 votes on baseball. And I do miss playing baseball prior to Zoe. I haven't played baseball for, well, I mean, the last baseball game I was playing was MLB 21. I did exactly 2 teams. I did Washington Nationals and the, what do you call it? The Tigers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey, what's up, Mariah? Maria, how do I pronounce this? How do I pronounce this? Sass, Mariah or Maria?
Better not be cool.
Is it okay with you if I pronounce you as Mariah? M-A-R... I-A-H? Mariah? Not like a Mariah Carey or something? But she is a pretty good singer prior to Ariana Grande. Is that okay with you? Oh, Maria? Well, I thought it was gonna be Mariah, but I'll take Maria, no problem. But yeah, it all depends. But to be honest, guys, my friend's gonna be going on a date with a friend of mine, and that his name is Jacob. So that's still gonna be going as friends on the 25th. And my opponent wants me to go with them as their big bodyguard to make sure there's no problems, no other stuff in between. I told her, I said, quote, as long as I put the 25th down, I can take this opportunity to make sure nothing bad happens. Because if anything happens between the friendly date and also my pudding, they're gonna be messing with the wrong awesome commentator. I'm telling you. Nothing left, nothing else to spoil the beans. But, how are you today, Mariah? It's good to, actually, yeah, Maria, I'm sorry. I just had to make a different mix, but, how are you this morning, by chance, Maria? Anything interesting? Any mindset so far, or no? Well, nothing much sweeter than roses, I'll tell you that. Well, guys, we have another 12 to 17 minutes. Maria, by the way, did I tell you that I got the new Elden Ring yet last night from GameStop? It's kind of like Dark Souls, but more importantly, it's kind of like, it's more, a little more amplitude to, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And it's one of the best games of all time. But I do know there's going to be a Breath of the Wild 2 sequel. So that's going to be probably E3. Or whatever, Nintendo decides. It's going to be soon. Well, I did not beat Breath of the Wild, but Link to the Past was so good. It was really good. I beat Link to the Past a couple times. But the game was exciting, thrilled, and it became one of the best Legend of Zelda games of all time. I also did beat Phantom Hourglass on the DS back then as well. I made it recently, and the classic NES version of The Legend of Zelda. I've actually beat the shit out of that probably a little bit more than Link to the Past. But Link to the Past, I think, was a little bit more that I've beaten. 9 times out of 10, The Legend of Zelda is an action RPG the same way as Elden Ring is. Prior to Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, and yeah. Elden Ring is more important like that, so that's exactly the problem solver. Now, if I do premiere Elden Ring, here's the thing, guys. What if I did it this afternoon? After I do get back for my Subway family today? What if I did that today? If I replace this game this afternoon, I mean, I'm not training in Deathloop right now. I was about to yesterday, but I did train in Battlefield 2042, so that was exactly it. So I get about 480 in credit. So what I did was I added that towards my pre-orders. And pretty much my pickup for Elden Ring last night. Got my point Pokemon RCS for $59.99, which that was pretty much the full price for the Switch, for the game itself. And my opponent loved me so much, guys, it's not even funny. I mean, she was a little more thrilled and excited when I got dropped off at her place last night, and yeah, I finally got a copy of Pokemon Legends Arceus last night. So so far, like I said, my opponent was waiting patiently for me to get her Arceus, but that's the problem. Apparently, guys, my opponent left her Switch at the art studio, and I'm like, how did that really happen? You know, and she told me the details on it. I mean, she got a little bit washed up and forgot her Switch pretty much this past yesterday. But she is going to begin her Switch back next week, next Thursday and Friday. Besides, guys, she's at the art studio every fucking Thursday and Fridays. And she asked me earlier this week if I would have swing to the art studio on my days off this week. I'm like, well, I mean, I would have done that, but I haven't been to the art studio for a while. But I do know, guys, ever since last year, I've been making different appearances, but I haven't made my first appearance this year. So I may go back for sure. But it all depends what's going on with that in mind. Maybe, but it all depends what works on my Walmart schedule. Francine Joy, Lazada, how you doing? Hey, what's up, Lazada? How you doing? How are you today? By the way, Lazada, I did go after the new Elden Ring, by the way. Well, guys, I looked at some previews when I saw a 10 out of 10 through IGN this week. I've heard it was pretty good. I've heard it was awesome, incredible, fascinating, and I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see you guys. I cannot wait to see you guys have me play it. I was a little more excited that I got Elden Ring. It's one of the best damn games I've ever seen on a pre-order. Out of a preview too, guys. So, do I think Elden Ring is going to be better than Horizon 2? Well, those are the two important games we have to think about, guys. Those two games could be up in the running for a Game of the Year nominee. I mean, you've got Elden Ring, Horizon 2, which we don't know also how good Final Fantasy Origin is going to be. But how are you today, Lazada? I miss you, girl. But it is good to see you in the live chat. Remember, guys, my highest mods is 262 now. My stuff has been really good. Remember, guys, stay positive and loyal. And love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. Anytime you manage to get some stuff done, the best way to handle it is to begin. It's all about how you guys fit in one big community. What's more important to you, how you involve more attention, what kind of good stuff you like to do, and what avid stuff you pretty much can bring. That's all that matters. It's all about what you guys want to do. If you're streaming on YouTube, on Twitch, as I'm always more in YouTube. Well, I guess we have another 5 minutes. So it all depends what gets your attention. As long as you invite the others to join your channel and see what you do on your live streams. I'll tell you guys what I do. I have my own weekly schedule. All I do is 5 games instead of 6. If I want to do 6, my partner and I will not have time together at all. But my partner and I, for the first time for a while, we're not going to be having a dinner date tonight, so wants me to wear a different kind of armor in front of me. And nice pickup. Did I get him? No. And these guys really want to register and get me killed, don't you? Or did one of them just step out the window already? Maybe they can go to speech therapy class. As long as there's no problems to refer to. But as far as the Batman villains go, the ones that did so well, very well, is the late actor Heath Ledger. He actually did an incredible job as the Joker in The Dark Knight. Did he do better than the one from Gotham? I would say yes, but I would be 75. I would be 75%, 70% for sure, because Heath Ledger became the best Joker he can be before his passing back in the late 2010s or in late 2000s. Catwoman, I've always thought Michelle Pfeiffer did pretty well. And the Batman Returns, when you had Michael Keaton, we recently had Michael Keaton and Danny DeVito back then. Now, as far as who did the best Two-Face, you've got to give it to Tommy Lee Jones, guys, because Tommy Lee Jones, he has his own taste in acting. Like, say, in all 3 movies of Men in Black, accompanied by Will Smith as Day. So yeah, that's exactly another thing too. But yeah, Tommy Lee Jones, by far, I think he's one of the goodest actors that can ever voice Two-Face. I wonder who did. I don't think it was Dennis Leary who did what do you call it? Two-Face, aka Harvey, in The Dark Knight. I'm trying to think who it was, but it's one of 2. But the one that played the best Commissioner Gordon is the one and only Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman did so well, coming in of the scripts. And he did too, to be honest. I mean, no one should be able to take any credit from these actors that did so well. Like, say, Heath Ledger, Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones, Michelle Pfeiffer, Danny DeVito itself. These guys worked their butts off, having plenty of screen time. If how to be a main villain that can take on a main hero. I mean, there's only one main villain if you have partnership, like, say, with Robin, or even if you're pretty much standing alone without any help. And there's also the police, too. We have Commissioner Gordon and his police people. So that's exactly it. So, I mean, anytime you're in a Marvel movie, you cannot do it alone. You're able to have as much help as you want. It's like, if you're the only one, 9 times out of 10, the odds will not be in your favor right now, so. As long as the river is not rising. And she's about to go down to the rail. Bye-bye. But yeah, I mean, Batman villains did so well. I won't say that at this point. But the top 3 is Jim Carrey as the Riddler, Heath Ledger as Joker, and Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. That's pretty much my honest opinion towards you guys in one big community. That's something I will add up. Now, as far as who did the best Penguin, it's either Danny DeVito or Brotus Meredith. Because Brotus Meredith became the first one to play Penguin. And you guys remember too, Brotus Meredith recently became the manager for Rocky, like Balboa, played by Sylvester Stallone back then. and only in the first 3 Rocky movies. Before he had a passing as an actor, you know, became the his manager towards Rocky, and yeah, he had some sort of a heart attack by Mr. T's character by the name of Clever Lang back then, but that was actually not a good thing. And yeah, I mean, but the way I look at it, it's real simple. So the first one, so yeah, the one that did so well as Penguin is the top 2. But if I were to pick one of 2, I would go with Danny DeVito, because Danny DeVito has his own movies he's been in. He's going to be in the new Triplets movie between himself, Craig Robinson, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, called Triplets. Which I don't know when that's coming out for sure. But those 3 will be added in the future. I think those 3 are still going to be alive back then. I mean, by then, hopefully. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, they have their own taste of movies with acting. If you're playing a villain, I'm playing as a bad guy or a good guy. Any team that wins, it's more fitting. All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me today. I mean, this morning. I should be back this afternoon if you guys want to see the series premiere of Elden Ring. I'll probably put that in probably later this morning. But this is not the end of Deathloop, guys. I'm officially announcing that Elden Ring is going to be replacing Deathloop, but I'm not trading in Deathloop right now. Maybe on March 18th for the PS5 at GameStop. And that's going to be when I pick up Final Fantasy Origin. So, I'm going to hold off on Deathloop for now. But it is going to be continued. But other than that, if you guys want to catch more Deathloop, what do you call it? Once it makes its return, as always, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is key. And knowledge is power, but not thinking negative, guys, but staying positive and loyal. We're one big community, we're one big family. You can ask Sass, you can ask Kevin, you can ask the others. How are we supposed to expand as one big unit, one big community on one channel? But as always, guys, love, support, and respect is key. When we meet new people, and meet and greet new people one by one, by following instructions on our channels and our channel descriptions. And all of us are one big community. What we'll find, guys, in this group, from your awesome commentator, and of 262 months this morning, all my 5 years on YouTube and counting, is new people. They want to see what you guys been up to, how you're doing, how your episode's going. And I always advise you guys, don't think negative, but think about the positive side. That's all we can do. But other than that, what we'll find is new connections towards new family members, new friends, that people want to see on your channel, what attracts more on your channel, and yeah, anything that's more popularity for you. Popular and any good uploads you can bring. But if you guys have an account on Twitter today, the name is Zach Dawson, 824-65600. You guys can lend me your name and your numbers on Twitter today. Tell me what you enjoy about Twitter. What you like about yourself, what you do. I mean, knowing a bit more about yourself on Twitter. What your name is, what your numbers are. If you have also other apps like, say, Reddit or Instagram, or anything else to employ. We're one big family, guys, and one big community on YouTube. Shout out to Bill Paxton, real quick, guys. Bill Paxton, in a memory, back in 1955 to 2017. He's been in some movies like, say, Apollo 13 and Twister. So, yeah. Love in the 80s. But, yeah, I've been on Twitter, guys, for 3 years. YouTube, 5 years. And also, the other 5-year figure, guys, is Walmart. I had my 5-year anniversary of my job at Walmart a couple days ago, on the 23rd. So, that was actually fantastic. That was exactly a pretty good time and thing. So, I don't see myself moving anywhere else right now. So, Walmart has been one of the best jobs I've ever had. Better than my last job. I've pretty much got glued to a little bit, but I pretty much retired after that, confirmingly. But other than that, my numbers on Twitter are 824-65600. And if any of you in the live chat this morning have an account on Reddit, the name is Zach Dawson from Titanic, also from One Big Community, through Kevin Sorting, Running Egg, Mia Camilla, SAS, SAS8, Mia Camilla, Melody, and Kapower TV. I've only got one connection, guys, on Reddit, and that's Kevin. Okay, Tubichat. He's awesome. He's talented. He's great. And he always tries to bring my name up and says, this is exactly what you'll find from me, guys, on YouTube. And that is, love, support, and respect is key. And also, knowledge is power. That's exactly what you'll find from me. The most awesome commentator that has control of good popularity, as you guys can see. So anytime you manage to get something going, it's all the popularity, it's all anything you want. As long as you tell the instructions a creator, you'll get more attraction, more popularity added. But alright, guys, guys can check out Kevin. Okay, Tubichat Friday through Mondays. Running it almost 24 hours, 7 days a week. Almost 365 days a year. And Sorty's Getaway. She's a sweetheart, guys. You guys will love her. And I love her as a good friend of mine out of 262. Kind of like you, Sass. I love her as a friend, too. So you guys can check out Sorty Monday through Saturdays. But alright, guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing, and also knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal, is the most important thing of all. And that would be, we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, on any live stream you do, or go to. You leave a like, you leave a comment, and you support that channel. But by staying connected, to make sure you do not lose any connections. If any of them have a Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or Reddit, anytime. But you guys like, support, comment, send me or tweet me out on the apps, and you guys can vote on the land of 38, the Great Settlement F14. But it is going to be a wrap for me this morning, guys. I should be back this afternoon with hopefully a solid premiere of Elden Ring. But it's not the end of Deathloop, guys. Like I said, I'm officially announcing right now, Elden Ring is officially took over the weekends. I had to boot out one of these games. Either this game or Tales of Rise, but I will go back to Deathloop when I get the copy back again. But Elden Ring is going to be on the weekends now. I'm thinking about doing it this afternoon, so you guys will be excited. But it will get the same time, guys, an hour and 25 to an hour and a half. Maybe a bit of bonus time here and there, if I take on any bosses or any confrontations. But alright, guys, you guys have a good Saturday morning. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Your awesome commentator, Zach Dawson, has the goodest popularity that you guys have ever seen before, with uploads, connections, and other good stuff added. But alright, guys, you guys have a wonderful morning. I will see you guys this afternoon. Same time, same channel. You guys are going to enjoy Elden Ring. It's kind of like Dark Souls and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But I'm going to get the sound going, guys. You guys have a wonderful morning. Same time, same channel for this afternoon. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one.